Hi viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is HP Fashions GY. In today's tutorial, we'll learn on how to cut and sew a queen and neckline. So I've drafted my bustier, my princess bustier, and at this point now I'll be making do of the middle part. I'll be making use of 3.5.2 for the wideness of the front, 3.5.2. All right, then I'll be going down with the depth of 7 inches, though I didn't want it to be too deep, so I'm just checking if I can use 7.5 or 7 inches. All right, so at this point I'll be making do of 7 inches, though let me just use 7.5. Like I said, I'm still considering to use either 7.5 or 7 inches. So I'll separate it from my lace. I'll separate the lining from the lace. All right, then from this point now I will have to take a measurement of 4.5 inches by the side. Then I'll use a wideness of 5 inches at this point. On that 4.5 inches I'll be using 5 inches wideness. All right, so afterwards, after this is done, I'll go ahead and connect the 3.5.2 inches with the 5 inches wideness. Okay, so I'll connect them together. All right, then I will also connect it like this. Then I will be drawing my measurement to connect to my 7.5 depth. All right, so I'll just use a free hand to connect it. At this point I'll use a free hand to connect it. So after this is done and everything is okay, if I'm very sure of it, I'll go ahead and trim it all out. I'll go ahead and cut it out, then place it on my lace and cut it out as well. I'll also go ahead to get another lining for the turn up of the neck. So I've gotten them and I've placed it on my sewing machine to sew right away. So at this point now I'll use my pin to attach the lace to the inner lining. All right, because I want everything in one piece. Right, so I'll just go ahead and use a pin to attach it. If you notice, everything has the same shape of the neckline. Both the lace and the fabric, they all have the same shape of the neckline. So I'll use my pin to secure them first before I will go ahead to use another lining to turn the neckline. Okay, the reason is because I want everything in one piece. I wouldn't want anyone to shift or shake. All right, so I will at this point now I will use this lining now to turn the neckline. All right, so I will starting my measurement. I'll start the sewing from the front, the upper part. While I sew, I will enable to arrange my fabric while I sew. Okay, like I said, I've drafted my princess bustier, so I just cut out the neck, the middle part. I just cut out the neck from the middle part. I draft out the neck from the middle part to sew. Afterwards I'll go ahead and join my bustier. All right, so if you find this video very helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to comment on the comment section. All right, and also forget to turn on your notification button, so whenever we get to drop videos you also get notifications. All right, so just go ahead and join. I'm actually using half an inch or less than half an inch to do this joining. It all depends on how many inches you would like to use, but if it's actually for necklines, I wouldn't advise you to use too much inches to do this joining. Okay, so at this point now, just enable to take exactly the shape of the neckline. All right, so my lace fabric also have stones on it, so that's why I'm actually taking my time to do this, so that I won't get to sew on the beads then to end up breaking my needle. All right, so just enable to take exactly the shape. So at this point now we'll turn over to the other edge, then sew to the end. All right, okay, so after this is done, I'll just go ahead and stitch, then take out any excess thread from every angle. Then I'll go ahead and notch the middle part. All right, I'll go ahead and notch all the edges. Okay, I'll go ahead and notch it. The reason for notching is it enables it to relax, to sit perfectly. I'll go ahead and notch this middle part and the other edge as well. Okay, so after this is done, I'll spread open and give it a nice press. All right, so after ironing, this is what we have. Okay, so after ironing, I'll go ahead and connect my bustier to my dress. So this is how it looks like. This is how it is. All right, so you can actually see the finished product of this. This is how it looks like. Very beautiful and okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.